Hello everybody, I'm Hope and welcome to another Naruto Shippuden reaction today. We're going to be checking out episode 332. Previously, Sasuke re-entered the picture in a really badass and satisfying way. Oh man, he's grasping at his eyes and just his obsession for Itachi has grown and he's truly lost it, but I still fucking dig Sasuke, he's so cool. We also had Suigetsu find a secret hideout in Orochimaru's lair, in which Orochimaru had big plans, super secret ones, that could turn the tide of the war. So there's a lot of variables going on and a lot of different things that could happen, and I'm very excited. There's so much happening, so many sides of the battle, and I adore it. So I'm just excited to continue. I also wanted to say that if you want access to early videos, full-length ones, and any other bonus stuff, you can over my Patreon page. The link is in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Thank you so much for your support, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get into the episode, and I hope you all enjoy. Oh, is this, I think we're back, at Madara and the... There we go! Okay. What's up? It's been a minute since we've seen the Five Kage. Holy crap! Just one Deep Forest Jutsu? And that entire golem was rendered useless. Look at that smug smile! And it's destroyed. Damn you, Senju cells! Or Hashirama cells, I mean. Yeah. Nice! What the f- It's a flower of poison?! Okay. Just blooming flowers of poison, okay. This man OP! This man overpowered! Deep Forest Bloom. Yeah, how dare, Kabuto, how dare. Who's as powerful as the first Hokage. Everyone says that. Just as they think that, but it was not a fairy tale. That all the fairy tales were real. Kabuto, you weird ass motherfucker, I love you. You were too distracted by the flowers. What a line. What a badass. Ow! Fucking break their backs! Worse than Ohnoki did. Majestic Demolisher just spray the entire area. And it's gonna fan the pollen out as well. And then combined with the smoke, oh my god, the Five Kage are kind of boned! They're kind of screwed, not gonna lie. This opening is telling that they're all like asleep kind of on the ground. The Five Kage are probably gonna get clapped, but they might put up a good resistance, and I'm hoping for that. But honestly, Madara's too strong. Teru ga wa mata ashita wa ame kai chika chika hikaru da da the susago da na da 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 na 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 da ba. The Will of Stone, okay. That's not the Will of Fire, the Will of the Stone, huh? Oh my god! Mei couldn't even get a water jutsu out. Are you... Dude, they're literally dying from the pollen and the smoke. We're getting Ohnoki backstory? Oh god. Is Ohnoki gonna bite the dust? That's like child Ohnoki, totally. More polish into your polishing. It's just a plain old rock. Well, you're a little bit ignorant, aren't you? Oh, come on. The Will of Stone. Okay, now I understand what this episode's about. Symbolizes the village's Will of Stone. It's our bedrock. What? I was trying to polish that. Oh, that's a interesting point. Inside of you. Oh. That's an interesting perspective. That's right. On the surface, we may look alike and indistinguishable from others, but it's the inside, the will of yourself, that matters the most. That's crazy how Ohnoki knew Madara. Yeah, you really hated Hashirama. What are you gonna do with that? I really wonder a lot about Madara because his actions are so odd to me. This man is spitting! Stride with pride. That's beautiful. A little bit of character development for Ohnoki. I really like Ohnoki. He's such an awesome Kage. He seems he still want to keep dancing, bro. It's always about dancing with Madara, isn't it? Did he just cast like a genjutsu on you or some shit? Nice little transition here. There's a stone there. And it's being bouldered with like the will of fire too. It's like you could interpret it as that, in my opinion. This old man is the only one standing up. What a fucking legend. Let's do it, yo, Ohnoki. This man said, I ain't giving up. I may be like 80 years old. I took 2 meteors to the face. But nah, bitch. Madara, it's time to get clapped, dog. Look at me being pitiful about my age. Oh, dang. Oh, that is, oh my god, look at that. All Ohnoki. This man carries the team. Whoa, what the f— You didn't— But your step is still— What the fuck is that? How is that the first Hokage's face? Your Hashirama was stronger? Oh my god! That's ridiculously overpowered! So Hashirama was stronger than Madara, and now the combined strength of the two— Oh my god, we're fucked. Yeah, we're fucked. We're so boned. Hey, Itachi. Please, I want to see you meet up with Sasuke so bad. I need it. Please. Let's go! Yo! Yes! Sasuke's like, what the fuck? I would shit myself if I was Sasuke. Being able to see with the Sharingan, of course, of course. Yes, we finally get the... Oh, I love how they're like on opposite paths of the forest there. Oh my god, this is everything. Oh. Forgive me, Sasuke. But there's not gonna be a next time. Ow! It hurts, man! It hurts! Itachi's death really fucking got me, dude. Honestly, Itachi's death probably was the hardest I've cried in the entire series, to be real with you. And that's saying something. Wait up! Itachi's not even waiting up, he's just... Whoa, why? Let me combat your Susanoo with my Susanoo. Yeah, it is Itachi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I am supposed to be dead. And that's Stop Kabuto, isn't it? I would have a lot of questions too. Damn, Itachi, you're really giving him the cold shoulder. He's not wrong. Wow, Sasuke, you bring a good point. Yeah. Yeah, he did. Itachi was... One's reality might be... Oh, man. And I don't know about that, Sasuke. They are. Itachi really does have a lot of regrets, but... I don't know, man. I think Itachi is such a beautiful character. The idea of reality and illusion. Isn't he, Itachi? Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh. Oh man, I just want to give Sasuke a fucking hug, dude. He sacrificed everything, yeah. He had two wrong choices, one of which he decided would be the better outcome. There's a quote. Tell me, where should I go? To the right, to the left where everything is wrong. Or no, it's to the right where everything is wrong. Or to the left where... you know, you've seen that quote. I hope you have, because it. He couldn't kill you, Sasuke. Can I give some props to Sasuke's voice acting here? It's so good. Yeah, he was ignorant of everything. As the ultimate penance for his sins, yeah. That is exactly why you failed, Itachi. He did, but it was all because of Toby. Look at the pain! Look at the pain in Sasuke! Oh. It's up to Sasuke. Oh. Oh, Itachi, man. Always flicking my... Oh, man, you can't bring that up, dude. That would hurt so bad. You gotta imagine how painful this is for Sasuke as a character, dude. Holy shit. Why, yes. Yes, she does. Wow! God damn! Yeah. But I think it's also to do with the hatred he has for Hashirama. Shigo. I see, I told you! He doesn't give a fuck that she's a medic. This man's hatred. Wow. Kind of an asshole, Madara. With that... Oh my god! Bro, are you serious? Yeah, and you lost, buddy. This is... And he's... Yeah, because of that, he's like, this is child's play, dude. Fuck out of here. Looking down upon them like they're ants. Whoa! God damn! Jesus! Madara! That last part, man, that hurts. Madara, that's so rude. Not a weak woman. There you go. That's where you're wrong, bitch. I love Mei's little smile there. Hell yeah. Hey, that was... Madara's like, you've got to be shitting me. Yeah, don't you dare underestimate the will of fire. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna have Tsunade fucking going toe to toe with Madara, boy. Okay. Not gonna lie. This episode was a banger. 10 out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10. Banger. Everything about this episode I loved. Not a... Oh, jeez. Ah, man, I have hiccups. I haven't even really eaten much, and I get hiccups. We have a little bit of Ohnoki backstory, Ohnoki character growth, Madara, more Madara characterization, Sasuke and Itachi coming together. There's so much going on in this episode. It's kind of ridiculous. And I love it. This episode is fucking fantastic. God. But remember, everybody, the war arc is trash. It's so bad it ruined the entire show. Those tweets are cap, dog. I was like, now you get to watch me eat a pack of gummies. This is a grape gummy. Tastes like grape. That it does. Wow. That was a gummy. It was squishy, chewy, and fruity. Next up we have this, what is this? Strawberry gummy. Let's see if it tastes like strawberry. In conclusion, yes, it does taste like strawberry. Now, I'm gonna put all these gummies. See them? Those are gummies. Wow, they they put one of these, only one of this. Let's taste it. What is this? It was actually pretty good. And now, time for the grand finale. Ow. So much fruity flavors in my mouth, man. Holy crap. Hello, everyone. I just finished watching the fucking masterpiece of an episode that was 332. And I'm here to discuss and talk about it because it deserves to be talked about. It is oh man, it's a good episode, bro. Real good. So, first off, the episode starts back up with the Five Kage versus Madara. We have Ohnoki on the back of the Raikage, and they're on this giant like golem, and Madara just has no chill and pops out some wood style and just breaks it. He's so smug about everything that he does. It's brilliant. And then we have a moment that he just kind of like smiles because he knows that the golem's gonna break apart. I love that. I love Madara's pompous bitch ass attitude. It's brilliant. It's so good. Next up we have this wood style flower dance or something. I don't remember what it was called. I will remember shortly once I get to the part where they say the name. But he drops these flowers down that can I couldn't think, excrete pollen, and it's like poisonous like pollen that can like, you can't breathe it in, you're gonna die. And it's the deep forest blossom. Man, Hashirama had some fucking dope jutsus, dude. It is so awesome. We finally got the reveal of why Madara looked under his outfit, because he has Hashirama literally placed inside of him somehow, which gives him access to every single ability that Hashirama had. And as we just learned, that Hashirama was stronger than Madara and is probably the strongest like shinobi in history, like probably, which is a little ridiculous, dude. He can heal without weaving hand signs. That's crazy. I love how Kabuto chimes in with a little bit of dialogue. He's like, there is no shinobi alive today who is as powerful as the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju. He has to flex that point there. Everyone says that, just as they think that the Sage of the Six Past power is also fairy tale. And he's like, I'm out here about to prove why fairy tales are real. Because he has Madara, this already OP motherfucker from back in the past, combined with Hashirama, the most OP motherfucker. Combine them, slap them together with reanimation. Boom! Strongest thing alive. It's so cool and amazing. I love how Madara made use of the flower blossom technique to distract the Kage into moving out, so that then he could cast this insane. Well, he slams down the Kage beneath the roots, and then he casts this time to burn things up. Katon! Majestic Demolisher, where he just sprays this entire area with fire. And not only is the pollen spreading like that poisonous gas, but the fire is working to fan that out, as well as add so much carbon dioxide and smoke and ash. Yeah, them being at the ground level like that too, and them inhaling that, yeah, they're done. Like that, it makes sense that they collapse to the ground, unable to do anything, and it's quite insane how easy Madara just flexes on everybody. Like, it's just so easy. We have the title of the episode called The Will of Stone, which is similar to The Will of Fire. And we get a lot of development for Ohnoki here, which I really, really like. It was short, sweet, and to the point. Ohnoki as a character has grown on me significantly. When I first met him, I didn't think much of him. I think, as a lot of people would contest to. But appearances can be deceiving, you know? It's as Ohnoki had his worldview changed through someone like Gaara, and how he's shown himself to be such a powerful and fun old man. I adore him. He is so strong and really embodies the guts to never give up that Jiraiya has talked about, in the sense that this man took 2 meteors, saved everybody from dying. Well, a lot of people died, but he saved as many people as he possibly could from dying. He got healed by Tsunade, is back up, still getting his ass beat after having already fought through the war like a ton, and he's already like pushing himself through the Will of Stone, through his memories. That it's just great. It was so cool having seeing the first, I believe that was the first Tsuchikage who was mentoring Ohnoki. How Ohnoki is very annoyed at having to polish rocks because it's just a rock. Who cares, man? And then the Tsuchikage tells Ohnoki that I can tell the value of a stone just by looking at it. And here we go into the main theme of the Will of Stone, which I love. The rocks not only symbolizes the village, but it symbolizes the idea of how all stones may look the same, but they embody, it's what you channel through your inner self and what you bring to the world, and how that changes everything. On the surface, many people can look similar, act a similar way, but it's that Will of Stone, that part of you inside that can really change the world, honestly. And I really think that that's a wonderful life lesson. And I know that I'm kind of fucking it up a little bit because I'm dumb, but I'm trying to get the main idea across. And I really like this scene. The music crescendoing to when Ohnoki fought against Madara was also brilliant. Madara, honestly, my analysis on his character, there's not too much I can really give yet. Madara is a very prideful individual, very proud of the Uchiha, very disdainful towards other villages and other kind of people. He's very much a part of the Uchiha that Itachi despised. He hated this pompous idea of worshipping the clan this, the clan that. And that's a big part where Itachi and Madara do differ as characters. Madara also has a supreme hatred towards Hashirama, because Hashirama held a peaceful treaty for the stone and the leaf, but Madara just said, fuck it. Never mention that shinobi's name before me again, by the way. As he activates his Susanoo and pushes the Raikage, the Tsuchikage down. I love this little line here that the first Tsuchikage mentions, and that's, sorry, it's coming. barriers as you keep running into barriers. You may abandon your will, make excuses, and even replace it with hatred. Listen closely. Your will, never abandon it, and always stride with pride. As Ohnoki looks down at the stone on the ground, his will solidified. He tries to fight against Madara once again, and Madara utters such a fucking badass line that is honestly just the fucking big dick energy that Madara has is ridiculous. He just looks kind of like, really, dude? Seems you still want to keep dancing. And then, but there's no strength left in your step, so there's no point in fighting me, bitch. Oh man, poor Ohnoki. But it's to that defeat that Ohnoki wakes up, gets the strength to fucking be a badass G, and he literally... I love how the stones near him are on fire to both symbolize the will of fire and the will of stone coming together, because we know that they're truly allied now. Like there's no betrayal here, no Madara betrayal. They're allied for real. Ohnoki, I'm making excuses. And he crushes the stone, particle style, atomic dismantling jutsu, and he just dismantles everything around him, all of the trees, all the fire, and just fucking gets rid of it. And it is amazing. It is... Look at me being pitiful about my age. I should be excused for making an excuse. I love it. What a good line. And then Madara shows up, and it seemed... I like the little detail on how part of his armor is missing, or whatever his outfit's called. And you get a better look at him soon on why it's a big deal having Madara, like, be shown, like, his chest specifically. He has to do a triple take when turning around, because you dance well. Tsunade's eyes are just, like, shook. But your step is still too weak! The way he just fucking roasts Ohnoki, even though Ohnoki just displayed some epicness, he's just like, bro, you dance well, but your step is still too weak, dog. Come on, keep trying. And on his chest is the face of the first Hokage, Hashirama Senju. And not only is that insane, but this is why he's able to use Wind Style, and why he's so OP. Kabuto is just flexing. He's like, the fusion of both will be my ultimate weapon. This is his ultimate chess piece, and it's so cool. Okay, next up we have the second half of the episode, which is, oh my god, it's so crazy. Sasuke and Itachi finally find each other. I love Sasuke, how Itachi knows that that's Sasuke there, but keeps running because he has one goal in mind, and that's to stop Kabuto right now. And he's relying on Naruto to save Sasuke because Itachi feels like he's failed Sasuke in every way, even though he tried so hard for him. I think he feels that it isn't right for him to put Sasuke on this road. He should just let Sasuke choose for himself, and that's all he can do as a big brother. This scene really hurt me, dude. Like, it really just... I love these two characters to death. Sasuke and Itachi will go down as two of my favorite characters ever in fiction. And the first thing we get to see, the first memory that Sasuke thinks about is the forehead poke and sorry Sasuke, maybe next time. And then, Itachi's death is the most fucking... You know, I was so close to reacting to it. I wish I did. I really do. I really wish that I did. But Itachi just keeps running away. And Sasuke's like, what the hell? So basically, Sasuke pops out his Susanoo, and so does Itachi, which confirms to Sasuke that that's Itachi, and and then they have a long talk here, which I loved. First, Itachi explains to Sasuke that he's nothing more than a reanimation of because of Kabuto, and that he has something to do, a goal, and that's why he's not stopping. But Sasuke's like, I don't care. What the hell? You're here before me, and I have a lot of questions. Like, of course Sasuke has questions. Like, this is his brother's alive again after everything he's been through, the truth being revealed to him, and now he sees Itachi again. He's gonna have so many questions, and I feel for Sasuke with all of my heart because he's such a confused, like, I'm not trying to call Sasuke a child, but he's like a confused child here. He doesn't know what to think. He doesn't know how to feel. The only thing he's acting upon is pure, unrequited hatred and vengeance. Sad thing about this is Itachi's like, ask me later, but I guess that's not going to happen. Itachi's not here to answer Sasuke's questions. And Sasuke is so pissed because he's like, you said so yourself! To come find you once I had the same eyes as you! So why are you running? To avoid admitting that you lied to me? Or don't you have the courage to tell the truth? I already know everything about you. You can just hear the pain in Sasuke's voice. You can see his eyebrows furrow. You can see his eyes are just, they're filled with this fucking despair. That's why I decided to destroy the Hidden Leaf. And then Itachi brings some real truth into this and says, I told you when we fought. And as the track Saika, I believe, starts to play, one of my favorite tracks in the entire series. Beautiful moment to start playing the track, by the way. That people live under false assumptions. Something Itachi has been talking about since the beginning. Something he's brought up since original Naruto. When he first showed up. He's been saying this from the beginning. I asked if you could think about it that way. And now how one's reality might be an illusion. And it's true. Itachi presented that fact to Sasuke. But Sasuke, of course, wouldn't have any of it. Those were just mere words to him. It was nothing compared to what Itachi did to Sasuke. Sasuke didn't care. I'm just gonna kill you and avenge the clan. Is my truth really... And then Sasuke, I no longer live inside an illusion. And I can see through your genjutsu. These are your eyes! I love the scream that he get. Like, he emphasizes on eyes. It's such a good voice acting moment for Sasuke. I love how Itachi immediately thinks of what Naruto told him. That's his way of getting back at the village that caused his beloved older brother so much suffering. Itachi begins to think a little bit. You're as confident as ever. I feel like that's such an appropriate little thing from Itachi because he's right. You're as confident as ever, aren't you, Sasuke? Every time that they've encountered each other since the massacre, Sasuke's always been this way, every time. But I've heard about you from others that you've changed a lot. No! You changed everything about me! As the music starts with the hymns in the background and Sasuke's just trying to tell Itachi how he feels, he's like, no! This is you! You did this to me! You can see... Sasuke is in so much pain. I was supposed to die. You were supposed to kill me along with our parents. But the pain in Sasuke here hurts my heart, man. God, Itachi's sacrifice. He did not betray out of hatred. No, he didn't, Toby. He had two wrong choices, and he could only make one. It was to side with the Uchiha clan and start another world war against the Leaf, or side with the Leaf and destroy the Uchiha clan to stop a world war. Like, what is Itachi supposed to do? There's not a lot of people argue, oh, just do a third thing. There is no third answer there. There was nothing Itachi could have done. What could he have done? What could he have done? Like, no, he couldn't have just told the third Hokage about the Uchiha coup d'etat. No! Like, he couldn't have... That makes me mad, I'm sorry. Itachi was dealt two shitty cards. He picked one and stuck with it. Something that he believed in. And it is such a interesting perspective how Naruto deals with discrimination and how the Uchiha were so discriminated against because, let's face it, the Uchiha, while often are the most loving of people, are cursed by their lineage because hatred drives them and fuels their strength. And it'll never end. It's a fucking constant curse on their bloodline. It's horrible. They're probably, like, the Hyuga clan's fucked up. Every clan's fucked up. The Uchiha clan might have the worst of it, to be honest with you. I'm not even gonna lie. I love Toby. No one can ever question the decision Itachi made and the sacrifice he made. Because they're not Itachi. They were never in his shoes. You can't just say, I would do this differently. You weren't Itachi. You weren't Itachi. You were not in his shoes. You didn't experience the same things as he did. He's a fictional character, yeah, but you weren't in his shoes. And then we cut back to the night of the massacre. Sasuke coming back home and seeing everything. Man, poor Sasuke. Why me? Why did you spare me? Sasuke screams at Itachi as hard as he can, demanding an answer. He just wants something. And Itachi responds simply, you had no part in the Uchiha clan's folly. You were just a child. Do you think I did it just for you? I wanted to be judged and dealt with only by another Uchiha. So I took advantage of the hatred inside you. Itachi is owning up to his mistakes here. He's owning up that he fucked up. He shouldn't have shouldered everything onto Sasuke just to have him be the true savior of the clan and become a hero. Yes, Itachi omits the fact that he couldn't kill Sasuke because he loved him and he was his little brother. But there were also many other variables here at play. Itachi had planned this whole thing out. He wanted to be dealt with for his sins, to be murdered in what he felt was the most just way possible by his, not only his flesh and blood, but by an Uchiha. And Itachi's line, that's why I failed. Because Itachi recognizes this fact that he made a lot of mistakes. A lot of it is just in a really bad gray area, though. Because a lot of times when you make a plan so convoluted and complicated, there are holes that can be broken, and that's exactly what happened to Itachi's plan. There were so many variables out of his control that ultimately led to why his plan failed. Ultimately, I filled you with hatred and made you go rogue, and turned you into a criminal. the scenes of, oh, they hurt. They hurt so bad. All I wanted was for you to walk the right path. Before I died, I tried to lead you. It's true, Itachi really did. He tried. He tried to leave subtle hints by telling Sasuke about people not being who they seem to be, how people's misconceptions about other people often misguide them, and so many other words of wisdom from him. He also ended it all by literally saying, "Sorry, Sasuke." The very thing that was probably like the closest thing, like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's what made them so close in the first place, was that bond, and that is the symbolism of their bond is the forehead poke, and he wanted to leave Sasuke with this feeling that he had done it. He had avenged the clan, and with that final goodbye, maybe make Sasuke feel a little bit I don't know what Itachi wanted, to be honest, but he definitely tried to lead Sasuke. But that's where Itachi failed. He wanted to lead Sasuke down a singular path with no forks in the road. And I gotta say, that's rough. I changed the signposts on that path with lies. And Sasuke's like, I was supposed to happily walk that one path. Ignorant of everything. And he almost starts to tear up as his voice just starts to crack and break. I don't care for such a path. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You must decide your own journey. I love how Itachi's giving this to Sasuke. He's like, it's not my decision to make for you. It's up to you to make your own decision and choose your own path. No matter how much you try to rewrite the signposts, my eyes can strip away the top layer. Itachi laughs a little bit. Nothing. I'm just realizing that the signposts were not your only guides, and how Naruto is one as well. I'm a dead man. There's no point in talking any further. And Itachi, this next part hurts my soul so badly. It really does. Sasuke immediately tells Itachi, when you were alive, you never paid any attention to me. Always flicking my forehead, saying, forgive me, and running off. Now you're dead and you're still running away from me? I'm not running away. I told you. There's something I must do. But the most painful part of this is for Sasuke. It's like, you're still running away from me after everything. He can't even just sit down and talk to his brother and be told the truth about everything. It's so fucked up. Sasuke is under so much pain right now. It's ridiculous, dude. Oh. To digest this scene in just a few small sentences, I think this scene is so impactful and very well written. I think the dynamic between Itachi and Sasuke here is perfect. Itachi admits his mistakes and tells Sasuke that he tried. He left enough clues and enough signposts for Sasuke to walk the right path. And then Itachi chuckles. He's like, but I guess that's not. Those weren't the only signposts that were laid out for you. I'm alluding to Naruto, and it is such a sad thing between these two brothers. It is so fucking tragic. I love the combination of anger sadness and sorrow and agony in Sasuke's voice. The voice actor did a wonderful job here. Sasuke, throughout this whole ordeal, he kept asking questions that made sense. He kept defending himself in ways that made sense. He kept trying to understand why. And it felt so real to me. Like, goodness, it is so profound how this interaction is. Like, I could probably watch this scene over and over again because there's so much there. There is so much to digest here. Itachi's still holding so much back. He's still holding his tongue in a lot of ways. And how I feel so bad for Sasuke. I think that his path down this evil road is, while shouldn't be celebrated or shouldn't be let go as just like it's justified, but it's so reasonable and understandable and realistic that this is where Sasuke is heading. And I fucking love Sasuke as a character, dude. I love how one of Sasuke's questions is like, finally he can ask, now that he knows the truth. He's like, you were supposed to kill me. I'm supposed to be dead. Why did you let me live? He can't bring himself to understand that fact. Still, no matter all this time, he still can't wrap his head around it. Do you blame him? Do you blame Sasuke? Do you blame this man? He's like 17 years old. It's fucking crazy the amount of shit that these people have gone through, man. But I also just gotta say again that I love Itachi admitting that he failed and admitting that he wants Sasuke to walk on his own path and that he has no right to choose that path for Sasuke. And I think that it's really beautiful, but really sad. Okay, before this gets too long, let's tackle the last few minutes of the episode, which was also pretty damn insane. So we have this entire scene where Madara looks down on the Five Kage with disgust, and he points to you, the medical ninja, the woman, and he says it in such a fucking rude way, like so mean. Like, Madara doesn't care. I'll bring you down first. And Tsunade's like, really, dude? And then Mei's like, taking out a unit's medical ninja first is an established tactic. And in my mind, I was like, that's partially correct, but I had a feeling that is all about that Senju blood that that Tsunade has within her. You see, Madara is saying, he's looking down on Tsunade as weak and pathetic because she is not even remotely near the level of strength that Hashirama was. And while Madara definitely hates Hashirama, I think Madara does respect Hashirama for his strength. And that's one thing he does not like to see. How can you, sharing the same blood as Hashirama, be this weak and pathetic? And that's Madara for you. He as he says, weakness disgusts me. It's such a good line, dude. Man, Madara would hate a lot of people in the real world, dude. Including me! But, oh, God, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to learn that Hashirama was able to weave healing signs, was able to heal without even weaving signs, and Madara starts to smile like he remembers it fondly. I fought a real death match against him. This is child's play! He's like, Hashirama, the strongest shinobi ever. I fought a death battle against him. You think that this is going to be challenging? This is child's play! I love it! I love that confidence, I love it! Madara is so cool. Compared to him, what do you, his descendant, have to offer? Tsunade has to give an amazing... I love Tsunade's final little retort here. I am a descendant of the first Hokage Hashirama. She's admitting to what to parts of what Madara has been saying. And true, I don't use the wood style. My medical ninjutsu is pathetic compared to the firsts, who didn't even have to weave signs. And I am a woman. A woman, yes. But not a weak woman. I love that. I love Tsunade's fucking confidence there. Like, I am a woman, yes, but I'm not a weak woman. Shut your fucking mouth, Madara. I also love how in the background, Mei smiles like, you go, girl. Simple strength isn't everything. It's something passed on to me, and continues to flow from the first Hokage. That is my true power. And as it shows Hashirama for a split second, and Madara's like, are you fucking kidding me? He's like, bro. So don't you dare underestimate the will of fire! And that's where the episode ends. Brilliant conclusion. We're gonna have an all-out scuffle under the table with these two, and I am ready, bro. I am ready to see Tsunade in action, dude. I want her to at least get a few good fucking blows on Madara. That's all I ask for, man. Dude, this episode is so good. It's so amazing. I loved it. But yeah. With that being said, Itachi, Sasuke, Madara, Tsunade, Ohnoki backstory, fucking 10 out of 10 episode. Banger. And with that being said, I think I'm going to end it here for today. If you stayed all the way to the end of this one, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It means the freaking world to me, bro. And it helps me out immensely. Thank you so much. And I want you to know that wherever you are, if it's morning, day, evening, or night, please stay safe out there. And be sure to take care. I will see you guys for more Naruto Shippuden. AKA, also, there's one thing you should remember. One thing you should remember. The war arc isn't trash. It's fucking great. I love it.